How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Ranked Report. This week we're using a team with Calyrex, Shadow, and Solgaleo as the main kind of crux of the team. The synergy there being Calyrex Shadow is able to use very, very fast Bulldoze. Regieleki is the only kind of relevant thing in the game that outspeeds it. So Bulldoze will set off the weakness polish for Solgaleo, won't slow Solgaleo down because of full metal body, which prevents its stats being dropped. But it will slow your opponent's Pokemon down, which gives Solgaleo speed advantage. It usually Dynamaxes, and then it gets to launch off +2 max Steel Spikes, max Quakes, max Rock Falls, that kind of thing. So that's kind of the main crux. Calyrex loses a Psychic move in exchange for Bulldoze, runs Protect and Will-O-Wisp, so it's just pretty much a strong support set. You can always also run Snarl on this kind of set. A couple of very interesting backup Pokemon as well, in the form of Tapu Koko, Gastrodon, Gothitelle, and Gyarados. Gastrodon you see a fair bit at the moment, just to get around, like, it's really good into Kyogre teams, does well into Zacian, or as well as you can do into Zacian. Gothitelle is all you see here and there. This one's interesting because there's no Trick Room on it. Also, I'm not 100% sure on how Gothitelle is meant to be used on this team, but I guess we can find out. Obviously, the key for Gothitelle is the Shadow Tag ability, which prevents opponents' Pokemon from switching out, apart from Ghost types, because they can always switch. Can't trap a Ghost type. An interesting mechanic to learn, actually, because that also works in things like G-Max Center Scorch's effect, which has like a kind of Fire Spin thing. Also can't trap Ghosts. You can't trap a Ghost on the field. Yeah, that's Fake Out support. It's got Taunt. It's got Psychic. Also, I'm not a particularly big fan of that Gothitelle set, just because, like, okay, it can trap people in, but like, what does it do when it's on the board? I'd prefer it had something like Helping Hand, Trick Room, Hypnosis, something to actually kind of put some pressure on the opponents whilst it's out there. Tapu Koko, again, kind of an interesting choice, but it's a physical electric type. It's got 150 base attack, which is pretty strong. Gives it Electric Surge, gives it a free boost to its electric moves. Also has access to max Airstream and U-turn for pivoting. Sorry, both of which are pretty useful. And then lastly, Gyarados is also a very interesting Pokemon. You don't see that very often at all. Probably the least common Pokemon on this team, I'd say. But it has Intimidate, and because of its typing of Water and Flying, it does pretty well into Zacian, does well into Groudon, has access to Thunder Waves, you can see, to slow opposing Zacians down. The one thing I think that makes Gyarados a little bit difficult to use in this metagame is how many electric types there are. Like, there's an electric type on pretty much every team at the moment, or every top team at the moment. The vast majority of high-performing teams will have an electric type in some form or other. It's normally Regieleki, Thundurus, either support or offensive. You see Rotom, particularly Rotom Heat, going around. You see Raichu on some like Kyogre comps. So I think that kind of holds it back a fair bit. There's not a huge amount for electric types in this team. Like, I could definitely see Regieleki being an issue, because it can outspeed Calyrex and slow it down, so that other stuff can outspeed it. The only real answer to it is Gastrodon, which is quite easy to get around a lot of the time. So I can see that being a potential issue, but we will see, I guess. It looks like an interesting team, so we will give it a go. Let's jump into some battles. Okay, so our first opponent of the day is rocking a similar but not quite the same restricted Pokemon in the form of Necrozma Duskmane. This is pretty much just a hard Trick Room team. So the way to get around this is going to be either stalling out Trick Room or stopping it from going up in the first place. I don't really think I can necessarily stop a Trick Room, just because if they do like Amoonguss Porygon 2 or something like that, I can't really stop it. I could have Taunt on Gothitelle, but actually, to be fair, I think Gothitelle could be pretty useful here as a lead, because if they lead like P2 Amoonguss, that gives me a pretty free... I don't really set up Pokemon, but it gives me a pretty free few hits at the very least. Let's try Gothitelle here. Let's try Gothitelle, and who do we lead with next to Gothitelle? I don't really want to go Solga. I guess if I'm worried about Amoonguss, I can always just go Tapu Koko and pivot. I think that might be my best option, actually. Because that gives me something against the... what's it called? Celesteela. Solgaleo definitely comes to this game. I don't know if it leads. I probably want to bring that. I could go like Koko Calyrex. Might not be the worst lead. Let's me U-turn, let's me burn stuff. Yeah, I don't hate that. And then Solgaleo and Gyarados, I think, is the bringer. The Intimidate down on the what was I saying? The Calyrex and the Necrozma are both very useful. I could also see if you didn't want to run Gothitelle on this team, I could definitely see Gyarados potentially running Thunderwave, Taunt, and Waterfall Protect. Get rid of Ice Fang and put Taunt on instead. I'm not really sure what you're hitting with Ice Fang, is the thing. Okay, P2 Necrozma is the lead here. Into Coco Calyrex, that's fine. I'm just going to try and burn the Necrozma here. It might not be special as the issue. Oh, sorry, it might not be physical as the issue. You see a fair few special Calyrex. But I think I still like the chip damage. I don't want to go for an Astral Barrage here, because if it's got a weakness policy, which it may well have, I don't want to set that off for free. Download goes off. P2 gets an attack boost, good. I don't want to U-turn. I think I'm better off using off the P2 just because it's like... It's more guaranteed, basically. Like, the Necrozma could protect here, and if they do, I still want to be able to pivot out with my Tapu Koko, and like the chip damage isn't really that relevant on either Pokemon. If I were doing it just for the damage, I'd do it into Necrozma, but I mean, clearly they're not going to like just max guard here. It'd be a very strange opening turn. But yeah, in theory, if they went for like Protect or something on that turn and Trick Room, then I could have been in trouble if I'd gone for a U-turn off the Necrozma. So it's just a bit safe to go off the P2. Willows comes out, I connect, that's good. If it's physical, this is great. If it's special, then it's kind of pointless. U-turn comes out. What are they going for here? I could see this being like a Quake into Koko as the thing, so maybe I want to go into Gyarados here. If this is physical Necrozma, then it's screwed. Like, it's just not doing anything anymore. If it's special Necrozma, then I could potentially be in trouble, but I don't want to switch my Solgaleo into a Max Quake. There you go. And they do Trick Room, yep. Okay, good. Right. I kind of just T-Wave the P2. No real reason other than just to take turns away from it. What do they go for here? I could paralyze that and just switch my Solgaleo into this slot. I think makes sense. Keep the Sash intact to my Calyrex. I'm just playing to stall out the Dynamax here, basically. Oops, warm, got the heating on. Okay. Rockfall. That's pretty physical then, right? Yeah, that's physical. Oh, my opponent is cooked here. Stands up, which is fine. 2 of Connect, good. Off to his hand, very cool. Let's see. How do we play this? No, Gyarados didn't really take any damage, but I do want to switch out to preserve Intimidate on the. There's probably a Calyrex in the back end, right? I kind of just leave P2 where it is. I'm just going to Sunsteel into the Necrozma, get some damage down. I don't want to commit to a Dynamax just yet. Well, I'm not threatened by anything here. I don't need to start stacking boosts. It just means I have the option to Dynamax Tapu Koko if needs be as well. P2 switches, yep. Into Moongus, right. They can't put me to sleep, which is nice. Because of the terrain. Unless they use Psychic Fangs. No, they draw full again. Alright, they shouldn't do too much. That in fact does not do too much, that's fine. Sunsteel Strike. That also does nothing, holy crap. Oh, it's not very effective, yeah, I forgot. For some reason I was thinking it was neutral. I've got Necrozma on the... not Necrozma, I've got Zacian on the brain. Okay, that is a successfully stalled out Dynamax. This thing's useless now. I could just try and wipe out the Amoonguss here, but let me see. I don't want to give a free switch into like a Calyrex. How many turns left on Trick Room? 2. Okay. With 2 turns left on Trick Room, I think I U-turn here off the Amoonguss. I'll probably just Sunsteel the Amoonguss as well, actually, yeah. Spore doesn't work on Electric Terrain, unfortunate. Sunsteel Strike. This will not do very much. Okay, good. Sunsteel comes out. Good damage. U-turn comes out. Nice. I'm going to bring in Gyarados here. Problem is Gyarados can be put to sleep, so I think my play here is actually to switch my Tapu Koko back in. Okay, so Steel Spike will kill Amoonguss here. So I think now I go for Dynamax and I just Steel Spike the Amoonguss and switch in my Tapu Koko. I don't really want Gyarados going to sleep here. Solgal's going to go for a Steel Spike into Amoonguss. Well, I'm so content to just leave this Necrozma on the field. It's not doing anything. Amoonguss switches into... Oh, that's really good for me. Okay. I will take this. Double switch. Okay, so that's P2 coming in. I get Steel Spike into Calyrex though. Like, I'm fine with this. I guess the riskier is they get a weakness policy up, but like a Steel Spike's still going to do probably, I guess, 80-odd% to this thing. Damage, damage. Yeah, it's good damage, okay. So this could well be a weakness policy. In fact, I would expect it to be a weakness policy. Oh, it's not weakness policy, okay, that's fine. So Trick Room's gone. Everything's gone. So Steel Spike will kill this Calyrex through Protect here, right? So they don't really have an option against this, and they've got Amoonguss and Necrozma in the back. I don't think I care if they set Trick Room up here. I'd rather just not let their Calyrex snowball. So I'm just going to U-turn off the P2 with Koko, and I'm going to Steel Spike into the Calyrex. Okay, so that's that Trick Room up here, but I can just bring my Tapu Koko back in, which gets rid of the threat of Amoonguss going for Spore. I think I'm going to Gyarados here, keep my Calyrex's Sash intact. There's also a chance they just get fully paralysed here. Okay, Steel Spike. I wonder if that's a Assault Vest Calyrex then, if it's not weakness policy. No weakness policy, no Protect. And not that matters. They just don't have a way through my Solgaleo now. Yeah, okay, there's the paralysis as well. More sand, which works for me. Like what, they bring in a bird Necrozma here? What's that do? Either that, they bring in a yeah, they bring in a Amoonguss, okay. So I've got a dead safe play here, which is just to switch in my Koko, stops me from going to sleep. And then I guess I just Steel Spike Amoonguss. Yeah. Coco, get my electric train. Okay. Rage powder, fine. I guess they're just going to rage powder TR. I don't much care. I guess they want to play around me just doubling into their that's a lot of damage. Jesus. They want to play around me doubling into their P2, I guess. A full power. That's fortunate for me, but it happens. I think this time now I just wild charge and Sunsteel into the Porygon 2. Reason being, if they don't Rage Powder, then I kill their P2, and if they do Rage Powder, then I kill their Amoonguss. I'd rather P2 go down here, which is why I double targeted into this slot, and there's also no risk of P2 protecting, so if they try and protect Amoonguss to read me doubling into that or something like that, or hitting that in some aspect, like that, for example, then I just double up into the P2. Ooh, does Sunsteel strike kill from here, actually? Damn, Tapu Koko did way less than I thought it would. This might not kill. Wow, okay, that did nothing. Tapu Koko sucks. Okay. I've got a pretty free double into the Amoonguss slot here. Which I think I'm going to use. P2's forced to recover. Actually, if P2's forced to recover, can I kill it? From a bit of a half? I wonder if this will take it out. We will see. Because with Terrain Up, I just don't care about Amoonguss is the thing. Like, what's it doing? And if Amoonguss wants to stay alive, it kind of has to switch here. To get the regenerator. I can't believe how little that wild charge did. That's terrain boosted. P2's bulky, my dude. What? What? Hello? Did that update my rank? Doesn't look like it did. That was very weird. I mean, I win that game. Like, there's... my rank didn't update. That's very annoying. It might update after this game. That was really odd. I just left. I mean, I won that game. There's no way I didn't, because they just didn't... Like, they had to burn Necrozmas or any damage output. Like, I never lose that. If needs be, I could just play around Trick Room for the rest of the game, and then... Yeah, and then I can just bring in my Calyrex and either set off my Solgaleo's weakness policy or just hit Necrozma with a move. Yeah, there's no way I'd ever lose that in game, I don't think. But that was very weird. That was so odd. Like, I didn't disconnect or anything. I just kind of got booted back to the menu. Well, I'll count that as a victory. I'm counting that as a W. Moving on to game 2. Diego, what's Diego got for us? Diego's got... What has Diego got for us? Holy crap. Sand is not something I've seen in a while. I feel like Solgaleo does really well into this, right? I guess the problem is if it's like Will-O-Wisp Calyrex or something. Could be a bit annoying. Casimo's Ghost type, right? I think I have Trick Room. So I can't really do anything with that. This team seems really weak to opposing Calyrex, holy crap. I think I go Coco Rex here. And then Solgaleo and Gyarados? I think I just gonna say this last time, right? Gives me the pivoting option with Tapu Koko again. And it also means that if they lead their own Calyrex, I can protect my Calyrex and Airstream with Koko, just to give myself speed advantage with my own Calyrex, which is super useful because they don't have an Airstream user on this team. I guess the problem is if they lead Zacian, but then I can just burn it and also switch in Gyarados. Well, I can see Zacian Calyrex being a potentially difficult lead here if they lead both of those. I guess I do get the burn off on Zacian because I'm Sash. I would be able to get a burn off on Zacian at the very least. Calyrex T-Tar. Every ability's going off. Okay. Jesus. Has one, a nerve. Has one, a nerve. Electric Surge. Sandstream. Yep. So I think what I want to do here is I want to go for the Intimidate. I want to just Airstream with Koko because I want the speed advantage over this horse. Because it's a very irritating horse. I'm just going to switch Calyrex into Gyarados. I could Protect here, but I'm honestly concerned that Max Darkness through Protect would still kill me, or put me down to Sash and I'd to Sand. I wonder how fast my Gyarados is actually. It's probably not that quick given the set it's running. Okay, big Tapu. Here he comes. If I can knock out their Calyrex, my Calyrex suddenly becomes a lot more threatening. So I think that's kind of goal number one. I feel like this is probably max T-Tar, but if it is, that's good because I've got an Intimidate down off it. No max. Okay. Calyrex protects, so they're also not wanting to tangle with Speed Ties. I'm guessing this is probably just a dark move. Oh, if this is Lash Out, this might do a lot to my Gyarados. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. What's that do? It's Dragon Dance. Oh no. Ooh, yikes. Okay, not good, not good, not good, not good. Calyrex buff to my Sand. Wait, why was Calyrex buffed before my Koko there? What the hell? I'm faster, right? Yeah, miles faster. It's not Sash, it's not Scarf, because it's protected. Did I see that wrong? I feel like I saw that wrong. I must have done. Okay, question now is, does this Max Lightning kill Calyrex from this range? I kind of want to say yes, given how much an Espen did through protection. I'm going to Lightning here, and I think I can probably get away with going for a Thunder Wave into T-Tar. Yeah, that'll get back to T-Tar here. Ideally, I'd like to burn that, but I think getting a Thunder Wave off on it is pretty valuable here. Like, it's at neutral. If I can... Oh, they maxed their Calyrex. Oh, that's terrifying. Yikes, okay. Would this have killed? Oh, it definitely would have killed. Okay. Phantasm into getting Gyarados. Oh, into Koko. Oh, yeah, it drops my defense. Rock Slide might just kill me here now. This could be a problem. T-Wave connects, that's good. That's a really big connect. Okay. Rock Slide will probably kill Gyarados here, right? Oh, Gyarados lives. Let's go. How fast is Solgaleo? 158. So that's fast enough speed of +1. I don't know if I've never killed Calyrex +1 actually. I feel like Calyrex max guards here, right? So what I might want to do is go for an airstream into T-Tar. As weird as this seems, and just switch in Solgaleo. I'm super hard predicting a max guard here, which is maybe a bit dangerous, but I think they'd want to just take out my 2 fast Pokemon so Calyrex can go nuts. There it is. Perfect. Okay. I get a speed boost on my Solgaleo. Whew. Big brain. And there's Rock Slide, yeah. So Coco goes down, but I've got a speed boost on Solgaleo now, which is really nice. I can bring Gyarados back in. Sand, yep. In comes... Oop, Gyarados, sorry. So T-Tar goes down to -1. I don't have the defense drop anymore, and if I KO with Calyrex this turn, I get my berry. I think I just go for Waterfall into T-Tar here, right? I don't think I need to play too scared of Weakness Policy. Just because, like, Waterfall will do a decent chunk of damage, and on top of that, this thing's already at -1. Calyrex lived. Solgaleo sucks. Are you kidding? Ooh. Ooh. Not good. Very not good. Bad, in fact. Shit. Love a flinch here. Ah, I didn't do anything. And his policy. Holy Christ. Okay. Flinch. Please flinch. Flinch or full power? I miss. No flinch, no full power, no miss. Good. I can't believe that Sunsteel Stroke didn't kill. God, Solgaleo sucks. No wonder people didn't use this thing. Garbage. Okay, my win con here is exactly full paralysis on T-Tar. Oh, they have extra drill. Is that the right move for my opponent? This is the last turn of Sand, right? Yeah, okay. So I think I just swing here and pray. Again, my win condition is exactly full power on T-Tar. I had, well, it's not flinch into full power on T-Tar. Life Orb, fine. Okay, barrage. Please full power. It's not dead. Full power. Ooh. Okay. Now we are cooking. Now we are cooking. I guess a smart opponent here just switches out the Tyranitar, right? Because they'll have what? Switch Tyranitar, protect Excadrill. Can I play around that? Not really. I guess I pray my opponent makes a mistake. Wait. Oh, wait, no, they've got Zacian. Well, if I kill with Astral Barrage here and then crit their Zacian, I could win. This kills, right? No speed F boost. Dude! What is this? That's the second KO in one game where I missed out by like this much. That's so annoying. Dude, Solgaleo sucks. What's the point? I guess I maybe could have switched into Calyrex there. But the problem is if I switch into Calyrex, then what? I'd go into Gyarados and you saw the Waterfall wasn't doing enough damage. Well, I guess actually if I'd switched into Calyrex and got the Airstream off, if I'm hard reading that and Rock Slide, if I switch into Calyrex and get the Airstream off, then next time I have Astral Barrage, I bring in Solgaleo and just go for Sunsteel into What am I saying? Yeah, Sunsteel into T-Tar would take that out. I'd be fast on Extra because Extra's base 80? 85? No, Extra's base 88. 87. Something like that. But yeah, it's like 150 something speed. So Calyrex would outspeed that with a +1 boost. I'd have a +1 from killing that, so I would kill the Excadrill. Yeah, okay, so that was the play. If I'm hard reading the max guard on Calyrex and Rock Slide, I should have gone Airstream into T-Tar and switched into my Calyrex. And then Calyrex comes in, I go Barrage and Sunsteel into T-Tar, which would kill it. And then just go from there. Yeah, okay. I see what I did. I see what I did wrong. I'm still... I mean, if I'd known that Solgaleo wasn't going to pick up that KO, that's what I go for. I just thought Solgaleo would be able to take that out from there, and clearly I was wrong. Solgaleo is really not as strong as it feels like it should be without the policy boost. And I feel like in the last couple of games I've not been in a position to get the policy boost. Right, I guess that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you for watching. What am I saying? Actually, let me think. If that killed the T-Tar there, if that killed T-Tar, I get the boost. I still think double take. Yeah, I would have needed a crit still, but oh. Anyway, yes. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the content, please do leave a like on the video. It would be much appreciated. If you haven't subbed to the channel already, please do that as well. And go follow me on Twitch. Link to that is in the description. I know I've not been streaming very much recently, but I am planning on being more active as of this week because I have been super busy in the last few weeks. So yeah, that's going to be all from me this time. I will see you on the next episode. Bye-bye.